Good morning, 8th graders. Today we are going to work on planning for our introductory paragraph of our argument essay. So our topic for today is creating a hook, bridge, and thesis for our introductory paragraph. And our learning target is I can draft the hook, bridge, and thesis for my To Kill a Mockingbird argument essay's introduction paragraph, or introductory paragraph. We've done this before. Written introductory paragraphs. So in some ways this is a review, but we want to make sure we're very clear on what we expect to see in your introduction because this is a skill that you will need for high school, college, and beyond. So just take a moment, solitary brainstorm, think about what are the 3 parts of an introductory paragraph? Did you say hook, bridge, and thesis? If you did, give yourself a pat on the back because that's exactly what we're looking for in our introductory paragraphs. You've seen this before. This was in our reference sheets and we've used it in our lessons when we wrote about Shirley Chisholm and others. I think our Universal Refugee Experience essay included the hook, bridge, thesis format for our introduction. So we've been doing this for a while. The hook is what pulls in the reader, okay? That's what gets their attention. That's why we have that image at the top, pulling somebody in or pulling the rope in. The bridge is what connects your hook to the thesis. It's what gives your reader an idea of what your essay is going to be about. Usually, your reader will not have read the novel that you're writing about or will not be an expert in the position and the information that you're sharing in your essay. And so the bridge is just a small way to provide a little bit of background and help them understand your point. Finally, we have the thesis, and I have the little marker symbol there that you might find like if you're using Google Maps. And that's because this is where you are going to establish your position. In an argument essay, you're going to state your stance or how you stand on a topic. So we want to think about where we stand. We've been working on thesis for a few days now, so we should be pretty familiar with this. This is just another way of looking at the parts of our introduction. These resources are here because the slide will be posted for you and you can take your time going through them. But the idea here with an introduction, with the hook, is that you want to pull in your reader, and the way that we do hooks, usually we do a quote from literature, another source. We've done shocking statistics. Definitions are another option. But I would say quotes are one of the most engaging and still easy ways to pull your reader in. Again, these slides will be available for your reference as a PDF in the same assignment. The bridge is how you connect. So we know a bridge goes from one piece of land to another. In this case, the bridge is connecting your, let's say you start with a quote. Well, what does that quote have to do with your thesis? That's where the bridge is going to explain what the connection is. And so your introductory paragraph should have these 3 parts. It should include a hook, could be an interesting fact, statistic, quote. It should include the bridge, background information about the novel To Kill a Mockingbird and about Atticus, but it shouldn't be more than 2 sentences. Should really be able to establish some background quickly. To Kill a Mockingbird is a novel set in the 1930s in the south of the United States. Atticus, one of the main characters, is defending a black man falsely accused of raping a white woman. That's an example. It's up to you how you build your bridge, but you definitely need to make sure that your bridge is included. And finally, we have our thesis. That's where you state your position. Atticus should have defended Tom Robinson because, and you give your two general reasons, or Atticus should not have defended Tom Robinson because. Notice in my example, I didn't say, I think Atticus should have defended Tom Robinson, or I think Atticus should not have defended Tom Robinson. We don't want the I think in our thesis, and we also don't want a yes or a no in our thesis. We don't want it to sound like we're answering a question that our reader never heard. Our statement should just be something that can stand alone. Many of you got feedback about this, but we want to make sure that you are being thoughtful in revising your thesis statements. Today, as your opener, you should have shared your thesis statement from yesterday, and you should also have gotten and given feedback on your classmates' thesis statements. So if you see something like a no, I don't think Atticus should have defended Tom Robinson, or something like yes, because, those are areas where you might want to give some critical feedback that will help your classmates improve their thesis statements. And remember, you can always go back to the lessons from days prior or the videos from days prior to review what is expected of your thesis statement. Good luck. So this is your work due. Draft your introductory paragraph using the graphic organizer provided in the next classwork under this posting. So by the end of today, we expect to see the draft of your intro, bridge, and thesis. Good luck.